The common person pursues riches by asking, "How do I become prosperous?" Charlie Munger taught us to employ inversion, asking the opposite. What guarantees I remain financially restricted? The secret to closing the vast monetary divide between yourself and the truly wealthy is not finding a brilliant new action, but skillfully eliminating 5 fundamental psychological blunders. Your journey to independence starts not with a grand acquisition, but with calculated avoidance. So think about your next move. Number 1. Munger understood that the majority of personal economic errors stem from predictable human frailty. We are not discussing complex investment selection, we are discussing the simple, daily behavioral patterns that consistently erode capital and momentum. If you can methodically eradicate the major impediments to growth, the remainder of your life's earnings will handle itself. Have you ever recognized a financial error immediately after making it? Share that situation in the comments and think about your next move. Number 2. The populace remains constrained not by income scarcity, but by systemic decision flaws that stop compounding before it can accelerate. The following 5 guidelines are the core solutions. They are the fatal temptations Munger spent his entire existence sidestepping. By consciously embracing these avoidance policies, you gain an immediate, lasting competitive edge against the 99% who failed this crucial psychological test. So, think about your next move. Rule 1 to avoid: instant gratification, the debt trap. Number 3. The initial rule to shun is the debt trap. This refers to the profound human urge for instantaneous comfort, the inability to postpone pleasure. Wealthy people utilize credit to control appreciating assets. The financially vulnerable use it to finance immediate consumption. If you are regularly purchasing liabilities with funds that have not yet entered your account, you are automatically signing a long-term contract to remain poor. So think about your next move. Number 4. The fundamental behavioral solution is discipline. Avoid spending currency you have not yet earned. This practice forces you to respect the time value of money and prevents the erosion of future net worth. Every single item purchased before the means to acquire it have been deposited becomes a binding promise of continued toil. Your earnings potential is directly proportional to your capacity for deferred satisfaction. So think about your next move. Number 5. Munger advised this simple mental test. When you consider a purchase, ask if that object is generating income or merely generating an ephemeral burst of joy. The opulent individual sees every expenditure as an opportunity cost. If you cannot pass this self-imposed quiz, you are operating with the wrong cognitive machinery. Your entire focus should be on shifting from consuming your future to investing it. So think about your next move. Rule 2 to avoid: envy and social proof, the image trap. Number 6. The second fatal flaw Munger identified is envy, which is the true engine of the world, not avarice. This psychological tendency compels people to destroy their stability by procuring visible symbols of success, luxury vehicles, unnecessary real property, and costly attire to appease observers they neither know nor admire. This is the image trap. So think about your next move. Number 7. The solution is to avoid the image trap, buying liabilities to look rich. True financial freedom is silent. True prosperity is invisible. The expenditure required to appear rich is often the precise monetary unit required to actually become rich through intelligent deployment of capital. When you buy something simply because your neighbor possesses it, you are ceding control of your balance sheet to external societal pressures. So think about your next move. Number 8. Munger considered envy the most illogical of all the 7 deadly vices because it provides zero pleasure, only misery and expense. The successful person seeks financial independence. The constrained person seeks social acknowledgement. What purchase are you considering solely because it signals a status you haven't truly attained? Eliminate it from your budget and think about your next move. Rule 3 to avoid: action bias, the panic trap. Number 9. The third critical divergence is the action bias.
Humans are wired to react, to change, and to feel productive, especially when faced with market turbulence or crisis. When the media generates fear, the inclination is to sell, trade, or drastically rearrange your holdings. This is the panic trap, and it consistently guarantees inferior investment results. So think about your next move. Number 10. The essential solution is stillness. Avoid the urge to panic or trade during volatility. Munger's partnership succeeded not through hyperactivity, but through masterly inactivity. When you find a rare, high-quality asset, the vast majority of the gains are created during the time you spend doing nothing at all. The average person trades their way to poverty. The astute person waits their way to prosperity. So think about your next move. Number 11. This principle is counterintuitive. Your peer is losing monetary units while desperately seeking reassurance. The wealthy entity is simply sitting patiently on their high-quality acquisition. Are you spending more than 5 minutes a day consuming financial news? If so, your brain is being trained for panic, and you must correct that behavior. So, think about your next move. Rule 4 to avoid: neglecting compounding, the interruption trap. Number 12. The fourth guarantee of financial restraint is the failure to honor the exponential power of compounding. This occurs when individuals disrupt the process with early withdrawals, unnecessary taxation events, or by swapping one decent asset for another marginally different one. This is the interruption trap. So, think about your next move. Number 13. The solution is sacred protection. Avoid interrupting the growth of a quality asset. The bulk of Munger's enormous net worth was generated in the final decade of his century-long existence, all thanks to the uninterrupted mathematics of compounding. By attempting to time the market, take small profits, or divert reserves for consumption, you are severing the critical chain of exponential advancement. The first 10 years of compounding returns are slow and often discouraging. The final 10 are explosive. This requires a profound degree of faith and patience that most people simply lack. The wealthy are patient for decades, the constrained are patient for months. This is the ultimate test of temperament. Subscribe now to master the psychological controls that allow you to endure the long wait and secure your fortune.